Hello friends, thanks for joining me for my very first BeeBeeCraft Project Share. In today's video, I will be doing several projects. The first few things that you will see me make are 2 tassels, and I will be using the beads that I got through BeeBeeCraft to embellish the tassels. They are glass beads and they are absolutely beautiful. Both of my tassels are a little bit of a shabby chic style, and as you can see, the first one that I'm working on is black and white, and I have just cut some black and white gingham, and I am mixing that with some very pretty black and white ribbon and also some white. It's kind of like a lacy material, and so I've cut that all into strips and I'm layering them, and then I will gather them together. I have some small O-rings that I'm going to use for these tassels. I'm twisting the material just to gather it together so that I can get it small enough to get the O-ring onto it. Once the O-ring is on, I will center it. Next, I will fold the material over so that the O-ring is at the very top. Now I will use a few pieces of material to tie a knot right underneath the O-ring. I've got the knot tied around it, but I don't have it super tight yet. Before I tighten it up, I pull on the fabric pieces just to make sure that it's laying really just kind of uniform and nice at the top. Once I'm comfortable with how that looks, I will tie it tighter. Now it's time for me to add the glass beads. Now these are the glass beads that I received from BeeBeeCraft. I very much like these glass beads. They're cut really well, they're super shiny, easy to work with. They are considered to be large hole beads, but I do know that BeeBeeCraft also sells glass beads that have smaller centers if you wanted that. I will put the link to the beads in my description box. I'm keeping this process super simple. I'm simply sliding the bead onto the piece of fabric, and then I'm tying a knot in the bottom, and in most cases I'm double knotting it just to make the knot a little bit bigger so that the bead won't be able to slide off. I used 5 beads on this tassel and I'm very happy with how it turned out. I think it is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to make another tassel, and since the process is basically the same, I will go ahead and put it in fast motion so that you can just enjoy watching me put it together, but it won't take too much time. One thing that I am doing different on this tassel is obviously you can see that the colors are different, but I'm also going to be adding beads to the top of it where you put the part where you hang it. So I'm going to put 3 beads on the very top, and then I'll have some on the front center area like I did in the first tassel. I may end up using these tassels on some altered books or junk journals that I create. Well, here it is in all of its shabby chic glory. Okay, now we are going to have some fun with some miniature glass globes. These little globes are only 16 millimeters across. They are absolutely tiny, which is why I ordered them. I was just really curious to work with them and create with them, and I like tiny things anyway, so I thought I would just jump in and see what I could do with them. They are also one of my BeeBeeCraft items that I ordered, and I will put the link for them in my description box. In today's video, you will see me work with 4 of them. This first one was a little bit of an experimentation, just so that I could see, what I could fit in there, how to work with it once it was in there, gluing the little top on, all that good stuff. So the first one is definitely not my favorite, but what I did was I was able to stuff a little tiny satin flower in there, and then it looked a little bit plain all by itself inside of the globe. So I added some purple glitter. And so that's what we got for our first one. This could be strung on a necklace, it could be made into an earring. I have not decided what I'm going to do with it yet. Here is a close-up of it. This next one was a lot of fun to make. It took a little bit of time because it's very intricate, but I'm very, very pleased with how it turned out. So what I did was I took a paper, this is a little paper flower that you see, and I tore the green off of it, the leaf, and I made it a little bit smaller, and then I tore some of the petals off of it. You might have noticed that while I created the first one, I was using a skewer. It's just a wooden skewer in order to stuff the little flower inside. Well, I'm using that skewer again, and I basically used it to roll the leaves just to give them some shape, and I also used it to put a little bit of glue on the green paper leaf here that I'm putting inside of the globe. And now I'm simply pressing it down so that it will stick to the bottom. Now I'm using the skewer to roll these little paper flowers just to give the petals a little shape. When I tore them off of their original piece, it kind of flattened them out. So I'm trying to give them a little bit of shape before I stuff them inside of the globe. Now it's time for me to put some glue on the tip. That's going to be the bottom actually. And now I'm going to try to push that into the globe. As you can see, I was able to get it in there. And now I have to see if I can reshape the leaves a little bit. They kind of got straightened out when I was pushing it in there. So I'm just going to work the paper a little bit and see if I can get it to resemble a flower once again. This was not difficult at all. It simply required a little bit of patience, but I was able to shape it back into a flower. And I put a little bead inside to make it look like it was the center of the flower, and then I glued the little top on. Look how cute it is. These are so fun, so I'm gonna make two more. This next one I'm filling with gold glitter, and then I'm gonna use Fabri-Tac and adhere this little yellow flower to the bottom of the globe on the outside. Then I'm going to use some glue and adhere the top. And we will have another globe that we can put on a necklace, or if I choose to make another one, it could be a set of earrings. Look how cute. This next one is my very favorite. Wait till you guys see what I do. I am going to make a ring. The first thing I'm going to do is use this pink silk flower to glue on to this ring form that I have. I am using Fabri-Tac to adhere that silk flower to this metal piece. Next, I'm going to fill the globe about halfway with butterfly glitter, and then I'm also going to put a little bit of pink glitter in it as well. Next, I'm going to glue the globe to the ring form. Wait till you see how this turned out. It is fantastic. I have decided to put the flower, the paper flower globe, onto a necklace. I'm going to string it on there with two of the beads that I also got from BeeBeeCraft. Don't forget that I have the links to the globes and the beads in my description box. And also, if you wanted to be part of their YouTube program, you just have to have 100 subscribers, and you would be required to do 3 videos. It's a fun program, and I will have all the information for that in my description box as well. I want to thank you so much for watching this video and for supporting me and my YouTube channel. If you have enjoyed this video, please smash that like button. Also, please subscribe to my page. I really would appreciate your support. Also, you can find me on Instagram if you'd like. Well, here's our little necklace. I just love it. Thanks for watching. See you soon.